The first month of 2021 is almost over and a bunch of celebrities have already been canceled. There are some celebrities that fans wish would not have the spotlight this year, and we're gonna be talking about them right now on Beyond the Screen with this part 2 list. I'm your host, first one, Joss Bedard. Make sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss our next video. But for now, let's get to this part 2 list. Starting us off at number 10 is Soulja Boy. I was surprised to see his name making headlines because it's been a long time since he has, but then I was even more surprised as to why he was making headlines. His real name is DeAndre Cortez, and he recently had a lawsuit filed against him by his former assistant who claimed he had sexually her and held her against her will. The woman started working for him in 2018 at the rate of $500 per week. She lived in his home where she worked full-time doing everyday tasks as his assistant. She's currently suing him for sexual battery, false imprisonment, infliction of emotional distress, as well as seeking damages for unpaid wages. The lawsuit details circumstances where he sent her unsolicited nude photos and got violent with her, punching, kicking, and even spitting on her. After one of the attacks in August of 2020, she moved out of the home. Media outlets have reached out to him for some comments, but he has not said anything about the claims at the time of this recording. In spot number 9 is Nicki Minaj. A lot of people brushed her lawsuit under the rug when she was sued back in 2018 for copyright infringement. The lawsuit came from Tracy Chapman, who claimed that she sampled her 1988 song, Baby Can I Hold You. Apparently, Nicki used some of the lyrics and vocal melody in an unreleased track called Sorry. According to Tracy, Nicki's team contacted her multiple times for permission to sample the song, and she refused. Court documents state that Nicki wanted to include Sorry on her 2018 album, but did not because she didn't have Tracy's approval. But the lawsuit claimed that she had leaked the song to Funkmaster Flex, who is a New York City DJ, who played her song on the radio and posted it all over social media. The case dragged on in court for 2 years until recently when Nicki offered her $450,000. Court documents were made public in January of 2021, showing that Tracy accepted the offer and the case will not head to trial after all. Sniping our number 8 spot is Armie Hammer. Some serious and disturbing claims have come out about the actor, and if you believe them, then you definitely don't want him around in 2021. Some of his former girlfriends have come forward with claims that he was into disturbing BDSM fantasies and that he would take it too far, even claiming that he was a cannibal and wanted to eat their flesh and barbecue their bones. His one ex-girlfriend, Paige Lorenz, claimed that he would tie her up, use a paddle and leave her with bruises, bite her to a point of breaking the skin, and even carved his initial into her body during a kinky sex game. She described it as 50 Shades of Grey, but without the love. She said that he should address his demons and realize the pain and trauma that he has caused her and other women. She claims that he said there's a whole community of people with BDSM fantasies and that his behavior was normal, not criminal. To be clear, the sex was always consensual, but she admits that you can still be traumatized by consensual sex. A lot of people are concerned with his behavior and the things that are coming forward, and they think that he deserves some kind of punishment for it, and that it should not just be brushed under the rug. I'm interested to know what you guys think about this whole Armie Hammer cannibal thing. It's insane. Up next, number 7 is Bella Thorne. You will only have bad feelings towards her if you believe everything I just said about Armie Hammer. The actress took a lot of heat recently for defending him after all of these claims came to surface. Bella posted on her social media saying, "I honestly can't believe this. People are crazy to fake this kind of this poor guy and his kids. Like, leave him and his family alone. No way he's a freaking cannibal." Now, technically speaking, we don't know if he actually has consumed human flesh or if he is wanting to, so she may or may not be wrong. But people were not thrilled that she would defend him without actually knowing the truth. Her message just came across very insensitive to the women who have come forward claiming that they have been traumatized by this. One of his other former girlfriends, Courtney Vuskovic, said she began having panic attacks after the relationship ended and said she actually had to enter a 30-day partial hospitalization for PTSD and trauma. So this is very serious. It's more serious than we think it is. Coming up at number 6 is Hilaria Baldwin. 2020 was filled with a lot of weird news stories, and hers was one of them. She is known for being the founder of yoga studio Yoga Vida and also known for being Alec Baldwin's second wife. But in recent weeks, she has been scrutinized after people are investigating the claims she has made about her Spanish heritage. Throughout her career, she claimed to be from Spain, but was outed for being born in Boston and her real name being Hillary. And with these claims came video clips of her speaking with an inconsistent accent. It's actually humiliating. She went on social media to defend herself and said, "I spent some of my childhood in Boston, some of my childhood in Spain. My family, my brother, my parents, my nephew, everybody is over there in Spain now, and I'm here." But Page 6 reported that her parents did not move to Mallorca until 2011 when she was already 27 years old. As for the confusion with her accent always going back and forth, she said she tends to mix them up a lot because she is bilingual and uses both accents so often. A lot of people are not buying this excuse though, and she is facing a ton of backlash. I mean, your childhood wasn't in Spain if you moved there when you were 27. But halfway through a list, at number 5 is Belle Delphine. She has been canceled by the internet on many occasions, but recently they are going in hard on her after she posted a series of sexually explicit pictures on her Twitter account. In her photo, she is dressed up as a child and is being kidnapped, which prompted the internet to be concerned that she's promoting something very disturbing. The photos show her with duct tape on her mouth, ropes tied around her ankles and body, and she's in the back of a van being taken by a kidnapper who is dressed all in black. She posted the photos on Twitter and captioned it, "My perfect first date." It was actually still images to promote her upcoming adult video that she had made. People dragged her online saying she's going too far, but she refuses to apologize. Following the backlash, she posted a long statement online saying that she has consented to being tied up and that she did not do anything wrong. She actually went on to say that people are kink shaming her and that as long as it is consensual, she doesn't see anything wrong with the photos or the video content that she made. In spot number 4, we have Nikita Dragun. Throughout the pandemic, the influencer has been slammed on many different occasions for not taking the COVID-19 pandemic seriously. And within the first day of 2021, she was being canceled after flying to Miami for New Year's Eve to party without a mask on to add to the situation. A TikTok video went viral after it was posted by some fans and shows her joking about not wearing a mask. Why everyone was so angry is because Nikita often posts on social media telling her fans to stay home and wear a mask, yet she is traveling across the country to appear at a nightclub and party without a mask on. She faced a ton of criticism but did not address the controversy this time, probably because she's been called out for this behavior so many times throughout this pandemic. She's probably just given up on defending herself. Cruising into number 3, we have Joe Exotic. Now, we know he's behind bars, so he's already kind of left behind, but he still has a way of making media headlines even though he is locked up. Most of them are about the ongoing debate about his enemy, Carol Baskin, but some of them are about him trying to be pardoned by the government. The infamous zookeeper, known for his Netflix series Tiger King, complained on Twitter after former President Donald Trump denied him a pardon before leaving office. Joe blamed the reason on him being too innocent and too gay to deserve one. His words, not mine. He is currently serving a 22-year sentence for a murder for hire plot, and he thinks in 2021 he should be given a pardon from the next president. It's not clear who is responsible for his social media account while he is in jail, but he has said that he is keeping hope that Joe Biden will grant him pardon this year. Let me know what you guys think, if you think he should be given this pardon or not. Taking over the number 2 spot is Jeffree Star. The YouTuber is not surprised anymore when the internet tries to cancel him because it basically happens on a weekly basis. The most recent scandal has fans torn on whose side of the story to believe, so there is still a chance that you wouldn't mind having him around in 2021. What happened is Trisha Paytas made a video and posted it online claiming that Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson are horrible human beings and gave a bunch of reasons why. On different occasions, Trisha has gone public saying that her friendship ended with Jeffree Star because of mean girl behavior. Her claims came after some Twitter drama with Jeffrey's former hairstylist, Jay, who called out Trisha Paytas during a live stream and made it seem like Jeffrey felt the same way. Jeffrey responded to the situation via Twitter and said he was horrified by what Jay had said and that he had no part in it. He also replied to Trisha publicly and said that she ignored all of his messages and told her that he loved her. It's hard to say who is right or wrong because to me it is just a bunch of petty drama and he said, she said, but it seems that everywhere Jeffrey goes, drama just somehow seems to follow him. Earning the number 1 spot is Onision. The famous YouTuber, whose real name is James Jackson, has an FBI investigation open against him right now after being accused of sexual abuse and grooming. He and his husband have been accused by former partners of these crimes. In December 2019, the police received numerous calls from around the country, and it was recently revealed that their detectives have been aware of these claims, and the FBI has opened a case and are reviewing all of his video content. The only reason the world found out about this investigation was because of one of his former girlfriends. She announced on a Patreon live stream that the FBI was looking into her case and said that to her knowledge, there is more than one investigation open. Onision has not commented on anything and still continues to post YouTube videos, which is mind-boggling to me. Alright guys, that is our part 2 list. To end this video, I'm going to do some comment shoutouts from one of my other videos, celebrities who tried to warn us about Ariana Grande. Gold Digger says, not a fan of her, but she looks like a very sweet girl on screen. This video is shocking. Yes, she does look very sweet, but yeah, a lot of drama has gone on behind the scenes, apparently. Tara's Deluxe Nails says, didn't like her since she licked the donuts and didn't buy them. She got away with it because she is famous. Yes, she has apologized for the licking donut situation. And to me, you know, I think there's worse problems than licking donuts, but it was stupid and she apologized. BD says, everyone irritates someone. That's a fact. Kid Jilly says, you ain't doing something right if you don't have haters. Also a fact. That is the motto of 2021 this year. Alright guys, that is all I got. I'm getting out of here. Make sure you subscribe and leave a like on this video. It really helps us out. I was your host, Joss. I will see you next time. Bye.